Elements and Principles of Art, let's consider movement. Not in action, but movement of guiding the viewer's eye through the painting, and the artist can orchestrate the design so the viewer wanders the painting and arrives at the focal point. Studying masters is an excellent way of understanding and learning about these techniques. We want to consider the flow and movement within a painting. It's an illusion of moving about that's implied in this static painting. It's basically an invisible concept within the painting, but we can see how each artist has pointed the viewer toward the focal point. Interestingly, some paintings don't really have a focal point. You can see in this one, some lines go one way, some another, but not really directing us to anything specific. Where's the focus? But here in Kate Kowitz, it's powerful. She has round lines that bring everything into the focus on that child's face. In Halo 2, a similar aspect happens. There's a vignetting, there are curves and direct lines of implied direction that focus our eye on the water dripping off the child's hand. Federico is more angular in his approach, but it's all contained within this oval, and all the implied lines drive our focus to that one face that has the most contrast and basically the most detail. Vladislav also uses line, colors, and form, and all of these bring us to a subtle direction of the center of interest in all those figures on the corner. Peter Whiteman does the same. We can use large areas of seeming restful color that are within these curves and implied lines that direct us to the center of interest. Bellatarse, it's a little more difficult to find, but it is there. The lines, the curves, everything points to that stark, high contrast figure, and that's where he wants us to look. But he also wants us to feel like we're heading down that path. We can plan the movement during your preliminary sketches, because that's when you make the changes to make everything work for you in your painting. Think of where you want the center of interest, where do you want the viewer to look, and guide them there. Consider using many of the aspects that we've covered in Elements and Principles of Art. And our topics to date are design, value, line, limiting your mark so it's not busy, balance, and format. Studying the masters is a great way to analyze how to do this. Plus, there's some videos. I've included one in the comments below. Get out there, do your sketches, and have fun with some painting.